The Parrot Headline. Hello, Alana.
Hello, everyone. How are you tonight?
Good.
How are you,
you
Mikey?
doing? How
I
you?
am
Great.
Great. So,
Quiet night. Very good night, though.
yes, it is a very quiet, and it's been a quiet day in the world of Parrotheads.
Yeah, I saw that. I looked at the news today and I said, okay, nothing.
I read the news today.
Nothing. So it's kind of up to you.
Okay, all right. So I was looking on the Facebook page called Jimmy Buffett Parrothead Nation.
Oh, yeah.
And someone posted that they saw for sale at Walmart a 7-foot snowman and penguin in a margarita glass.
Okay.
I don't know if you can see my screen, but there's a picture of it. It's for sale at Walmart.
That's great.
That's
Okay.
right. So you can celebrate Buffett in the Christmas time.
And next week I'm going to start doing that Buffett song. I got a surprise for next week. Buffett Christmas song.
Excellent.
That's all I'll say.
Okay. All right. I'm ready for that.
Yeah. It's a great one he covered. You probably can guess what it is.
Okay. So today's Parrothead Club Spotlight. Okay. So finally we're into something. Goes to the Club Finns, Parrothead Club of Southern Maine and Seacoast, New Hampshire.
New Hampshire.
New Hampshire and Maine.
They are all over the. I had no idea.
Yes.
I think. I grew up with Jimmy. I'm from Florida, and I grew up with Buffett music, and I thought it was all ours, just ours. Who else can relate to this stuff? Getting out in the sun like that, and they're up in New Hampshire, hanging right with us. I'll be.
Mm-hmm.
That's great. Salute, New Hampshire.
That's right. Southern Maine and New Hampshire.
Keep the parrot life alive.
That's
the
right.
The salt life, the lake life, the river life. Keep it alive up there.
That's right. And so if you are in Southern Maine or Seacoast, New Hampshire, and you are not a member of the Club Finns, be sure to check out their website at Club Finns. That's CLUBFINZ.com. That's right. And if you do it by January 11th, they're having their Club Finns Holiday Hangover Party. That's right. They'll have buffet and music. And for all the details, visit the events page on their website.
Were they having live music?
Yes. Their live music is going to be done by Todd Trusty.
Okay. Looking out for Todd Trusty. Got to check him out.
Yes. I just came up with some kind of music news that, Buffett fans may or may not be interested in.
Well,
so, do you think that Parrotheads are interested in the Beatles?
Well, probably.
Okay.
Probably. It's going to be about, half and half. The Beatles are going to be a little bit artsy for a lot of the Buffett crowd. But there's, music people just like stuff. And they like Beatles. And, they pretty much grew up with the Beatles if they grew up with Buffett. And I think you'll find Jimmy Buffett was probably a fan.
He probably was. I imagine that Buffett listened probably to a lot more music than one would think based on his style of music.
And I just watched that new Beatles 64.
Oh, yeah?
Is that what you were going to tell us about?
Actually, no, but I was going to tell you that in 1965, on this day, December 3rd, Rubber Soul was released in the United Kingdom.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was the Beatles' 6th studio album.
Of course, the Americanized version was chopped up, chopped off, and shortened and released a little bit after that.
So it was Rubber Soul, huh?
Yes, it was.
Anyway, and on this date in 1965, as the Beatles' Rubber Soul was being released, they also began their final UK concert tour in Glasgow, Scotland.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Last tour of England or of all Europe, or
But it just says UK tour.
Okay.
So it's
UK.
probably just the UK. Yeah. All right. So a little closer to home and a little closer to the world of Buffett. On this day, December 3rd, 1967, an assassination attempt was made on Bob Marley and others during concert rehearsals in Jamaica.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. He didn't shoot no deputy, but the sheriff was shooting at him, right? Or the deputy was shooting at him.
Well, I guess
I
I
don't
was
know which.
going to say it was the deputy shooting at him. Yeah.
Okay, is that what it was? Okay. And on the other coast, the West Coast, on 2007, on this day, December 3rd, Brian Wilson was celebrated at the Kennedy Center Honors event. He was,
cool.
he was paid tribute by Hootie and the Blowfish, who did a medley of some of the Beach Boys' best-known songs.
Oh, I got to look that up. I bet it's on YouTube.
I would love to hear Hootie sing.
Hootie singing. Around, round, get around. I get around.
That's right.
I get around all day. Get around all over town. I can dig that. I can dig that. So what else you got for us?
All right. So birthdays, a little more out there. All right. So a banner day, December 3rd, 1596, was a banner day for violinists everywhere. It's the birthday of Niccolo Amati.
Amati.
Yes, he was born in Cremona, Italy, and Niccolo Amati was the teacher, he was a violin maker, and he taught both Antonio Stradivarius and Giuseppe Guarneri.
Guarneri, yeah.
Yeah, whose violins,
Wow.
those two guys, Guarneri and Stradivari, their instruments will sell for, they're up to like 20 million now.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So, needless to say, it's a banner day for violinists everywhere, but not many of us can afford one.
Do they let you, folks like us, in the same room with that thing?
Only if you go to the Smithsonian. Actually, the Smithsonian does own a quartet which is two violins, viola, and cello of Stradivarius instruments.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. You can, yeah.
Wow. We're into Stradivarius instruments now.
That's right.
If you've come to the Parrot Headlines for Parrothead News, you've come to the wrong place. Sorry, folks, just couldn't dig up any news, but we want to keep the show going, and because we want to get it popularized as we can.
That's right. All right, so a little closer to the pop music front. 1911 was the birthday of Giovanni Rota Rinaldi. Yeah, that's it. Rinaldi, that's it.
Rinaldi.
Okay? Otherwise known as Nino Rota, who was the film score composer, and he composed the music from The Godfather, so that famous Godfather tune.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
That's right. And, all right, so I had to put this one in, even though it has absolutely nothing to do with Jimmy Buffett music.
Like everything else we've talked about has.
Exactly. Okay, but on this day, December 3rd, 1948, is the birthday of John Ozzy Osbourne.
Okay, now, Parrot Heads, that we can all relate to.
That's right. Yes, absolutely. You got to celebrate Ozzy, right? That's all for now.
Well, thank you for your effort with that. Thank you so much for digging up. Sometimes in the middle of winter, you just can't find much in the way of Parrot Headlines.
So, if you have some Parrot Headlines that you want to have...
Yes, absolutely. Send us anytime, anybody that you've got news about Parrot Heads anywhere in the world, which I wouldn't have said a few weeks ago. But anywhere in the world you got Parrot Head news, let us know, and we'll tell you all about it. So thank you, and we'll see you next time.